Good morning, 7:14. Welcome back to BT. A chilly start to the day, and the cold you're feeling is a reminder to check that emergency kit that's sitting in your vehicle. Here with everything that should be in that kit, we've got Liz Peters joining us from CAA. So let's walk through some of those items. It doesn't change year to year. It's the same things I was supposed to have in there last winter, but I may have forgotten things, lost things, eaten things.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about the vehicle, and then we'll talk about the passengers.
Yeah,
what do I need to make sure that I'm safe?
Well, you know, Manitoba winters, if you do have a stall or you get pulled over onto the side of the road and you have to wait for help on the side of the road, you want to be visible. You might even have to flag down help. So flashlight and the attachment flare.
Is that what that thing does?
Well, you know, you put it on top and it's a lot more visible than just the light that goes up. And
Gotcha.
you always want to have extra batteries, and you should check those every year. The colder they get, you put your batteries in the freezer to preserve their life, so it should be okay in a Manitoba winter, but check those every year and make sure that they're good to go. A whistle.
That one seems odd.
Well, it might be odd, but I mean, it's a really high-pitched sound, and in a complete whiteout conditions, you might actually may be able to be heard rather than seen.
Okay.
The good old 45-minute flare, you should have 2 of these. We actually use these as CAA drivers on the side of the road sometimes just to make sure that the cars know that we're coming or that we're on the side of the road to watch out for us. So those are very visible. And then the last one that's actually pretty interesting, there's lots of cars pulled over on the side of the road nowadays. Maybe people are talking on their phones or whatnot, so you can't tell if someone needs help or not. You can put this sign in your window, it says "Call Police," and that could indicate to people that that you actually need help and that they should really stop, because you know sometimes people just go by and don't think about it.
And we're advising people to stay in their vehicles, right? So I get pulled over the side of the road, or I can't see in front of me, stay in the car.
The first thing, that's the first rule when we're in a blizzard. Number 1, because that'll keep you warmest, and number 2, because if you're out on the side of the road in winter conditions, it's more likely that you could get hit. People might not be able to see you.
Exactly. So you're safer in the car. As far as the vehicle goes, small tools in case there's something small I can take care of myself.
Yeah, you know, like a screwdriver, a socket wrench, those kinds of things. Just basic things that you're not going to be able to fix your car if it's broken down, but if there's something needs tightening or some electrical tape because there's some wiring issues and you're capable with that, that'll help you along the way.
And then we want to make sure that the people, most importantly, the vehicle's one thing, but the passengers and the people in the vehicle are the most important thing. What do I need to keep my passengers safe?
Yeah, so like you said, in the meantime, when you're waiting, you've probably called for help already, because everyone does carry that fully charged cell phone.
Right, fully charged.
Absolutely.
Yes, fully charged. Good point.
The warming things that you should have, including the blanket and water and food and whatnot, you want to make sure you have enough for every single person in your car. So if there's a family of 5 taking a road trip, you should have 5 blankets.
Right.
Because this will be good for one person. This drinking water and this dehydrated food that does not promote thirst, because that's always a problem. If you are stuck for, say, 2 or 3 days, you're going to get pretty thirsty, and that's your number 1 concern. But this food is dehydrated, highly concentrated, so you can get this stuff that goes directly in kits, or you can stock your own food in the kit, but do make sure that you're not taking a sneak and eating something when you actually don't need to.
It's for purpose, right? As many of us throw granola bars or chocolate bars and things like that. This is actually for purpose. This is trying to get us to that next meal that we don't know when it's coming.
Absolutely.
And really doesn't look tasty.
No.
So I'm not going to be tempted.
No, it says apple cinnamon, but I don't think that it's like an apple cinnamon muffin that you would have at Starbucks. Exactly.
Yeah, no, not going to break into that accident.
So a couple other things, if you are doing some minor repairs to your car, you know, some gloves, we've got that. We've got hand warmers, candles. It's interesting. It's not actually to keep for light. These are just 2 small candles that'll actually keep each person warm, 2 people warm for about 12 hours in your car.
You'd actually be surprised at how much heat something like that can kick out. And then we do things like emergency ponchos if you need to keep dry, and things like a little bit of a first aid kit to make sure that everyone is healthy and safe.
Absolutely.
Well, we've got a great opportunity. Thanks, Liz is going to leave all this behind, so you've got an opportunity to, you don't need to check the emergency kit. Just put all this in the bag, take it with you, and you're good to go. Go to breakfasttelevision.ca, click on the link, and that's your opportunity to win 1 CAA emergency roadside kit for you, so that you are safe and have everything you need in your trunk this winter long. If you want details on stocking your own or more information on CAA, you can connect with Liz through breakfasttelevision.ca. Always nice to see you.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Going to take a break. Plenty still to come today on BT.